Uh, uh, you're weird. Why did you suddenly start smelling, though? You didn't smell that bad before, but whatever. Shall we go in? You'll want to be safer outside anyway. You, you realize I'm not allowed to go anywhere unescorted, right? I let Victor go first. Victor and Kozlov going first.
Particularly, Johan makes his own apothecary clinic and a
Right.
physician clinic on the
So,
streets, makes
Oh,
millions of dollars,
I thought
leaves.
the entrance was up here.
no, yeah, I didn't show you the entrance. So as you're coming in, a fisherman is exiting, and he moves to the side and says, "Excuse me," and then he tries to move past you, and he sees the big bear. And he just moves to the side and lets you pass. Okay, fine. You guys go in first then.
Oh, what the hell happened? I am my own Kozlov. Sorry about that.
They have a cafeteria.
I told you about the hooded figures, you just didn't see them. I know, but I guess you're right. Shouldn't tell you why we should come over here. You kind of just swam across and went with it.
So a man with a mustache, a bear, and a female elf walks into a bar.
But I'm hooded, so nobody knows.
Yeah. They have a cafeteria.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do I see anybody that looks anywhere near the same height as the hooded figures in here?
No. The hooded figures were pretty tall, and they did have hoods on, but their face were really masked by, helmets and not masks of any kind.
Okay. I'm walking through, just surveying.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes. They rented a room and went straight there. What? No coin for my trouble?
Bitch.
Yeah. Do you?
Don't do it. Learn from Kin's mistakes.
Alright. So you're walking past the table, and these guys, they don't really care that new people come in. It's, new people come in all the time. The bear does give a little bit of eye, but they sort of just scooch on down a lane and just, continue talking. If you want to listen into what they say, you could do that.
I am.
Okay, so they have this conversation about this storm, and one guy's telling the others how he survived it by singing the songs of the mermaids, and the mermaids came to help him, and nobody's believing him, and he's trying to sort of convince them, no, it really happened, guys. It's true.
Does he sing the song of the mermaid?
They want him to, but he's like, no, it's like you can't sing it unless you're actually in trouble. Like, you have to be in grievous danger. And they're all saying, you trickster, you liar, that never happened.
I'm gonna gossip check. And it's gonna fail horribly. Let's see here. Yep. So I stand from across the table and begin trying to get their attention, and no one's biting. So I just stand by Victor with a pouty face.
I
And then
think
they
that's
ask a C question.
I think it's a storytelling skill check. Gossip is more like, do you know this guy? Oh, okay. A sea creature, you said? Oh shit! Do you want to hear more about my story? Sure, I guess, but it'll cost you. And the other sort of sniggers in between the mustaches and everything. They're not that inferior, but they are inferior, yeah. They have their own respect, and it's probably an imperial thing that their mustache would maybe win on home ground, but they would have nothing on Kislev ground, no.
In terms of facial hair,
Yeah, the facial hair. Alright, you got the interest, eh? Okay. Sure. So there it was. 2 years ago, me and my two buddies, and we were sailing out to sea on our old maiden ship. This island up north across the Sea of Claws. And you've been there. You must know what it's like. The sea's black as death, and the nights are like the blackest pits of death, and the mornings are rarely better. There's, for the most part, nothing but fog, so you can see nothing but this empty grey mass whirling around you. And we suddenly get dragged about by this strange current that we couldn't fight. There was just something strange in the water that was dragging the ship around. We were losing a lot of time in this. For the first few days we tried to fight it, and on the fifth one we sort of just lost it. We just couldn't handle it anymore. It was just too much pressure, so we just let it go. Everything just ran the way it wanted to, and we changed direction every hour or so. And suddenly it just culminated into this storm where the waves were towering way above us like mountains. And there was just nothing we could do than just to lay down and pray to Manan that he would save our souls should we finally get eaten. So there I am, sitting on the deck, and I'm not paying attention as the wave is about to hit the side, and boom, it hits us like thunder, and one of my friends gets knocked right over. We never see him again. But me, I'm a little more lucky. Well, technically not so much, because my foot gets entangled into the rope, and I'm dangling off board just under the ship, trying to tread water and get up to air and get a mouthful of air, but I can't. It's just, again, nothing can save me against these waves. Everything is just dragging me around like a rag doll, and there I am, just trying my last bit of hope, singing the songs of the mermaids, and they come to me, rescuing me, and the waves calm instantly. When I get back on the boat, my friend, he's been knocked unconscious, but he survived in the end.
That is a very, very interesting story. Tell me, have you been fishing here long?
Yeah, for a few months, I think.
Were you here with that incident with a couple of bear cubs in the city?
Uh, doesn't say. And at this point, some other guy will sort of speak up. Yeah, I was there. The bear cubs. You remember they ran amok in the town hall? They ripped the gown of the governor's wife to shreds. They seemed kind of cute. Yeah, I was here. How did you know about that?
Oh, one of the gods was spouting about it earlier when we first came into city.
All right.
You wouldn't happen to know the man who reigned those cubs, eh?
Yeah, Mr. Grievous, I think. Charlie Grievous?
Can you
I
tell
know
me
a few.
more, Mr. Grievous?
He's the kind of guy that has these strange benefactors. He's working for a guy called Mr. B. But we're not really sure who that is. And another guy sort of picks up. Yeah, Mr. B sort of runs some stuff going up and down the river. He has some ships coming back and forth from upriver. And he always pays up front, and generally he's really good to do business with because there's no fooling around.
I know.
He also had that thing with I think he killed a lot of orcs back in his day. He's been clearing out the greenskin threat in the mountains as well. Yeah, he has that new soldier thing going on. Like elite soldiers that he's been training. They also had a cavalry, but we haven't really seen the cavalry guys around lately. But his foot soldiers, they come back and forth with the ships.
You guys have lots of information about Mr. Grievous.
They sort of look at each other. Thanks, I guess. I mean, this is sort of just common knowledge.
Oh, I would not know. This is first time me coming to this city, so I still learn.
Yeah,
Dude.
well, fair enough. You should try some of the Avalan beer. It's really delicious. It has sort of a sweet taste to it, like honey.
I doubt anything here is better than a good old bottle of crevasse.
You should change your mind when you're in the sea and the winds are ravaging your throat. This is the best stuff. It keeps you healthy.
You want good stuff. I go in my pack and then pull out a bottle of crevasse and tell them to pull their glasses towards me.
Alright, they do so.
And I'll pour them all some of it.
And they take a big scalp of it. Just, oh, that's harsh. Oh, you can still taste it. Oh, it burns.
Now that is liquor.
One of them sheds a little tear down his chin, like, oh, that's too much.
That'll grow hair on your face. Alright, yeah, I think Eva was trying to do something.
What are you up to, Eva?
Excuse me, sir. Could you give me some information? I'm new in town.
Yeah,
talked to
sure.
I was actually wondering if there was a wizard or some sort of thing dealing with them here.
A what now?
Celestial wizard.
A wizard.
A